I'm going to do one more. I don't feel like changing the category in the game, so it's either I have to update my stream information or I go for another. And this time, try to not make the mistakes I made before. I mean, they weren't too numerous of mistakes, but I mean, they were mistakes. Plus, I love playing this game. Oh. Okay, that is what I call a John Cena run. Can't see me. And that too, because that's a bad start. Alright, let's do this proper style. Proper style means different mistakes, because there's always mistakes. But mistakes are all part of it. I mean, this game, a lot of the jumps are super tight. It's very easy to make some mistakes. It's very hard to make everything perfect. Oh, don't worry, I'm not hurting myself any, at least with this. And anything like hot peppers tonight is nothing too bad. Temporary pain. Also, I kind of like the taste of hot peppers. But yeah, tonight, big thing about Extra Life, okay, I can't see what the donation is. We are going to wait just a little bit on that, because I want to see if I could squeeze out in less than 25,000 frames the rest of this run. So we have a donation I'm definitely going to have to look at. Ah, that sounds very good. Because, yeah, one thing I do is I always do make sure I try and take good care of myself during any of these runs, because, you know, going for 25 plus hours is a huge strain on the body. I mean, anything I do, I make sure it's not saying that's going to be a long, hard problem. Like, I used to do a lot more looking at potentially exercise until I realized one year I ended up doing like 80, 90 push-ups, and I was not in the right shape for it. And doing that with low sleep, oh boy, that is not what you want to do. One, two, three. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I can't promise no pain for 5'8" right here, who just met a saw blade a little too closely. But thank you very much for the donation, by the way. I don't know if I said thank you or not, and if I didn't, for shame on me. Thank you for the donation. All the money raised is helping kids who really need it, and parents who also need it, parents and guardians, because I have been there, and that amount of money is ridiculous for a lot of medical bills. So here's a question, Buzzer. How about we only do the yog if you could spell it correctly? That's mean, I know. But actually, we'll do the yog after this. If you don't know the yog, it is an amazing game if you love narrative, choose your own adventure type stuff, the Yogg is so much fun. You could play it with up to 4 people, or you could play it 2 people, or 1 person. Oh yeah, don't worry, you know, I always say, however much you could donate is always a good amount. You're missing a W in there at the very least. But I always say, if you never donate more than you could afford to donate, because brain foggy, it's been quite a day already. But it's like I always say, if you donate so much, if you do so much for charity that you can't take care of yourself, or that you put yourself in a bad place, you're not doing good for charity. You know, it's always make sure you're healthy enough to do what you can. Otherwise, you know, there's one less person out there who is able to do something. You know, monetary, time, effort, whatever it is, never put out more than you could afford to, because those who you are helping probably would never want to see somebody suffering to make things better for them. Oh boy. Oh boy. That was not good. Nope, you are missing. I think there might be a H you're missing. There's definitely a W you're missing. The game is spelled with a weird spelling. But yeah, anything that somebody can do for charity, it's always appreciated. Whether it's this cause, Trans Lifeline, which will be the cause supported by Fastest Furs Fall Fest, which I am excited for that. Trans Lifeline is a fantastic charity, fantastic group. I'm really happy to be supporting such a great group for Fastest Furs. Seattle Children's is fantastic for pediatric care and research. I hope you are all doing great out there watching the stream. Those who are working, I have not taken the time to say I appreciate your works. Those who are in the chat, better believe I appreciate you in the chat. You are fantastic. You are keeping me going. But those who are working are... And PB. Hot! Yes! Oh, man. Oh. Oh. Yes! Okay. Oh. Oh. Thanks for GG, Chuckles. Oh, wowzers. There were parts of that run that felt horrible, but that moment where I stopped talking was when I saw the frame count. I went, oh, that's a PB. Make a cat noise, please.